Hello, in this video, I would like to explore the topic of illegal immigration into the United States and discuss why this is happening at such great rates over the recent years. In order to do this, we must look at a multitude of factors simultaneously. One of the factors we must look at is drug and alcohol dependency throughout the world. If we do this, looking at IHME data, that is Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation data, we will see that the United States, Eastern Europe, and Russia all have the highest rates of drug and alcohol dependence, being between 6 and 7% of their total populations. Now, this isn't enough on its own. We must also look at violent crime. Now, if we look at violent gun deaths specifically throughout the world, we see that the top 5 countries with the highest violent gun deaths are all countries in South America. El Salvador has the highest rate of violent gun death, being 36.78 murders per 100,000 people, as per IHME data from 2019. Brazil rounds out the top 5. Their violent gun death rate being 21.93 deaths per 100,000. Now, if we combine the violent gun death rate with the need or desire for drugs, we see that South America is a major production hub of the United States' need for drugs. Now, anytime you have a desire for drugs being met by other countries, those other countries are going to suffer from violent crime, specifically violent gun crime. Now, it is no wonder, with this being the case, as to why there is mass immigration into the United States from these South American countries. It is not right, and hence a perversion of reality, to blame these people from these South American countries for their desire to want to attain a better life in the United States which is not very far away from them. It is only natural for those people to want to make the trek to what they perceive to be a better life for themselves. The more constructive thing people in the United States can do to deal with the influx of immigration into our country is to understand that we are part of the problem. Our demand for drugs has placed a burden on the South American countries. It is only natural that when a desire occurs, that desire will be met with production. And it is natural that the South American countries would be the producers of these drugs due to their proximity to the United States. Now, there is something the United States can do to not only solve the immigration quote-unquote problem that exists, and also the drug problem that exists, and the violent gun crime problem that exists in these countries, and that is to find a way to limit our use of these illegal drugs. If we can somehow provide education to the American people, which shows them that doing drugs not only affects their health, but also has wide-ranging global consequences, then maybe it is possible to solve, or maybe not solve, but substantially limit all of these problems that are occurring not only in South America, but the United States as well.